Module 5 Lecture 2 will start from dictionary function. Myself Konkon Jana, Assistant Professor of Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management. JIS Group, it's a joint venture. In this section, we will explore the built-in function available in Python, which can be applied to dictionary. You may have seen most of the functions in the previous lectures of list and tuple. In this section, we will see how to apply those tuple functions to dictionary. First, we will count the number of items exist in dictionary object. Previous lecture already we have completed how to access the dictionary, delete the dictionary item, update the dictionary and adding the items to the dictionary. In this section we will start from the dictionary function len, str, max, min and dictionary. So first we will count the number of items exist in dictionary object. Len function is used to do so as we have used in it in list and tuple. The function that we like to apply in dictionary is len function. Syntax of this function is len this is the dictionary object. Now tell me what will be the return type. What will be the return type of len function? Integer or it will be float? Integer or float? What will be the return type of the len function? Yes, this will be integer. This will be integer. Now test it in a code. Okay. Suppose I have defined a dictionary and the value is this. Here 1 is the key, value 1, key 2, value 2, key 3, value 3 and like that. Okay. Value 4. How many items are there? How many items are there? 1, 2, 3 and 4 items are there. So using the len function we will find out the number of items of the dictionary. So dictionary can be casted to the string type of valuables. By which function? By str function. So to typecast it we will use str function. We'll use the str function in string. Okay. Str, then dictionary object you need to mention. Okay. Here str will return string type of file. Okay. Clear? Now test it in a code. Okay. This was the value of d. Now convert it to, now what is the type of it? Type of the object is dictionary. Okay. Now convert it into the string object. Okay. This is the string object. Okay. How will you know this is the string object? Just hold the return value of the str function. Is a variable. It is used to hold the return value by the str function. Okay. Now paste the type of the variable this. So this is the string type of, but never mind that the dictionary will be converted to the string. So it will remain dictionary. Okay. So we have learned about the string function. One by one you can visit the string function. Okay. Next we learn max function applied in the dictionary. First we give some code examples of it. Okay. Suppose again we have defined a dictionary D, and with the values 2 is the key value and 100 is the item value, 1 is the key value, 500 is the item value, 3 is the key value, and 200 is the item value. Clear? D is this. Okay. Now use the max function. Use the max function and applied it to the dictionary D. Here, which have written value 500 is maximum, but here 3 have written. Here 3 have written. So key written, it will return key. What are the keys? 2, 1, 3. Which one is largest? 3 is the largest. So here max will return maximum key. Mind that it will not find any values corresponding to the key. Next, giving a code example. Suppose D equals to 60 is the code. B1 A is the key. Corresponding to this key, value is V2. 60 key, value V1. A key, value V2. Now max of D. What will be the output of this expression? You find an error. Why? Which type of error you can find? Max in dictionary never support comparison between string and integer type value. Okay, string and integer support of value never we compare. If they have the same type of value, then it will be coming. That means depending on the ASCII, the key will not be checked. Okay. See the next code. Suppose D equals to B, value is V1, okay, and the value is V2. Here capital V is the key, capital A is the key. Okay. Now use the max function and applied it to the dictionary. If you compare within this, what value should be written? B is the return value. What you have learned about max function in dictionary shop? It compare key and comparison made between same sort of type. Okay, so that I am writing here. Okay, we will learn about the max function. What we have learned from the code example, we need to mention the dictionary object here, and it will return if key of same type, then return maximum key. Okay, otherwise it will return error. Okay, clear? Now same thing but opposite happen for minimum function in dictionary. That is the mean function. It just opposite to the max function, and it returns the dictionary key within the lowest worth. Within the lowest worth. So what does it do by the mean function? It have the same syntax. Okay. Dictionary object, the object dictionary object, and it return minimum, here. Fine. So just see you how it will work. It will be written. Okay, we have learned about max and mean function. Okay, Next, we will learn about dict function. We learn about dict function. Next is dict function. Okay, which is used to convert a tuple or list into dictionary. But list and tuple have a pair of values. What I like to say actually, just giving an example. Okay, code example will be better for you. Suppose I have declared a tuple T1 like that way. 1, the value is V1. Okay, here tuple contain the tuple value. This is the tuple value. It's a tuple contain a tuple. Okay, next this. Okay, next one I have here define as this. Okay, so this tuple contain pair of values within a tuple. Clear? Now be sanguine about the type of this object. This is tuple. Okay. Now this tuple will be converted to the next to the dictionary object using the dict function. D equals to dict T1. Dict T1. Clear? Okay. Now test the type of is a dictionary type. Okay. Clear? What are the value it contain? The value of this. Can we access the key value up to? Yes, this is V2. So this is a dictionary. But we must to maintain the pairs to convert it into the dictionary. Similarly, we can convert a list with pair of values to the dictionary, but you must have to know a pair of tuple values must be contained there. Okay. If it does not contain a pair of values, then it will not be converted to the dictionary. Within this pair, the first coordinate will be the key and next will be the value. Together it's a item. Each pair will be treated as a item. Here. So next we will do that. Okay. With the list. Suppose I like to define the list in that way. Okay. 1. Similar way, simply I am using the list. Similar way I will define. Here the values of list are the tuple. Clear? Values of list are the tuple. Okay. And it is a pair. Have first coordinate and second coordinate. It not necessary that first coordinate will be the integer value. Any value you can use. Okay. Now be sure that the object L1 is a list. Yes, this is a list. Okay, fine. Now convert it to the dictionary object. Okay, L1. L1 is the list. It is converted. Now test the object type. It's a dictionary. No. Write down the value of this. Clear? So this is the dictionary object. In that way we can convert it onto the dictionary, which will be converted tuple, and list will be converted onto the dictionary. Next we will start about the in operator. Okay, in operator. Already we have used in operator. Where we have used in operator? We have used in operator in list to find out the. Okay. Here we will use in operator to find the existence of the key in dictionary. Okay, we use the in operator. So dict will be what is the syntax of using that? Then list, you can mention the list. Okay, but list have the pair of tuples and also tuple of the pair of tuple. Next one we like to use the in operator. Why it is used? To find the existence of the key in dictionary. Why it is used? Find of the key in dictionary. In key, the key in dictionary. Okay, how it will be used? Where it will be used? Will it be used in the loop? No, it will be used in the if, as we are used in list. Okay, if key in dictionary object. If key in dictionary object, that is if it is true, then true block will be executed. Will be executed. Else false block will be executed. Okay, false block will be executed. Just giving a code example. Okay. Suppose I have a code and the code I like to declare is, first of all I like to declare a dictionary object. V1, next key is suppose 100, and the value is supposed to be 2. Next key is 56, and suppose value is B3. Okay, this is my dictionary object. Now make a prompt for the user to input the key value. First convert it. Input function is used to take the enter key to find the key within this item. Okay. Okay, clear? Now test if S in object D, print exist this key. Okay, this key exists. Okay. Else that does not exist. Clear? Okay, so this is about our code. Okay, enter the key. First I have entered the key value 2. Okay, now that does not exist. So what was our key? 2 does not exist. 2 was not there, so this does not exist. Okay, again run this code. Okay, 100. So this exit. So in function is used to find the key whether it exists or not. Okay, we have used the in keyword here. Okay, so next we will learn dictionary methods. Okay, thank you for watching.